Hi there, this is Ranjit, and in this video we'll be doing the unboxing and have a first look at this Zenfone 2 laser. And this is a new model by Asus, and this one does not run on the Intel processor. This has a Qualcomm based processor, and we have actually quite a few models for the Zenfone 2 laser. This is the ZE550KL modem, and this comes with 2 gigabytes of RAM. And the most interesting thing about this device is the pricing. In India, Asus has priced it at 9,999. That's just under 10,000. And they're talking a lot about this device. And also it has laser autofocusing. And Asus says that the camera performance is also really good. So if it is true, it will be one heck of a deal. And I'll talk about the general specs later on. The specs look actually really nice for the price. It's not groundbreaking, but for the price you're getting a lot, I feel. But again, we'll know only after testing the device. And this is the phone itself. It still has that 5.5-inch screen like we found on the Zenfone 2. And again, the back is that rubberish back. We'll come back to this handset a bit later. Let's quickly look at what else do we get in this box. And we have some warranty and user guide. And we also have a power brick, which is again Asus branded. So this is the charger, and this is the USB cable. So we don't get any headsets, but let's quickly look at the handset now. And this is the handset itself. And again, it's put that 5.5-inch screen, and the back can be opened to put your SIM cards. It's a dual SIM device with 4G support. And if you recall, the Zenfone 5 last year, which was launched, was very popular. So this is the battery, and the battery is user replaceable this time. It's not sealed, so that's nice. And it's supposed to be a 3000 milliamp hour battery. And considering the processor that this one has, that's a Snapdragon 410 chipset, the battery life should be amazing. And we can add your SIM card one over here, and over that you can also add a micro SD card. Micro SD cards up to 128 gigabytes are supported, and your secondary SIM goes over here. So let's put this back. And the highlighting thing is this one. This is the laser system, which Asus says assists in autofocusing. And this is the dual tone LED flash. And the rear facing camera now is a 13 megapixel shooter. And this is the volume rocker. I've just hit the power button. The power button is here at the top. And we also have a 5 megapixel front facing camera. Let me give you a physical overview by the time it boots. We have the 3.5mm headphone jack, power button, secondary noise cancellation mic, nothing over here. On the bottom, we have the micro USB slot that will be used for charging, main microphone, and again on this end, nothing. And on the back, we have the Zenfone branding, and this is the opening for the speaker. And let's quickly just set this up, and then we'll move. And we also get 100 gigabytes of online storage courtesy of Google Drive. So you can redeem that if you want. And let's just skip data transfer so you can do that setup, and it's done. I'll adjust the brightness a little bit, and it says that already we have a software update. So yeah, so it looks nice. Initial impressions, I would say, I have to say, it does not feel like a sub 10,000 rupees device. It feels good in the hand. The display is good. Some people were thinking that the display is not bright. As you can see, it is bright. By default, in the auto brightness mode, it's a little bit on the duller side, as you can see. But if you remove the auto brightness, it's at only half brightness, but still, as you can see, it's pretty bright. Let's also quickly look at the internal settings. Again, as I told you, this is the Asus Zen UI. Let's go to the settings, and if we go to about, it's running on the Android version 5.0.2, which is Lollipop. So we're not getting the latest version of Lollipop, but still it's Android Lollipop. And also let's look at the storage that we get. And if we go to storage, and out of that 16 gigabytes, we get 10.69 gigabytes of space free for us. And we can also add a micro SD card up to 128 gigabytes. So storage should not be an issue. And again, I have to say, it is responsive. I was worried how would be the performance with the Zen UI, because it's running on the Snapdragon 410 chipset now. So they have made a lot of folders instead of regular icons. So As you can see, communication, Google folders for photography, productivity. So a lot of third-party apps are pre-installed. I'll try and see if we can uninstall some of these useless apps. For example, let's say if you don't want some of these apps, can you uninstall that? I'll check that later on. We also have themes support. So we have access to themes. So that functionality is still there. And let's try to use the Chrome web browser. I'll just accept this. No thanks. And let's try. Again, this is the keyboard. And this is the mobile version. As you can see, let's force it to the desktop version. And as I mentioned even earlier, this Zenfone 2 laser comes in various models. This is the 2GB variant that comes with Snapdragon 410 chipset. But we have also one more variant that comes with 3GB of RAM, and that comes with Snapdragon 615 chipset. And I think so that's priced at around 14,000 rupees. But again, I feel this basic model that comes with 2GB of RAM does offer a lot of value. And before we proceed, let me quickly give you a configuration overview. The Zenfone Laser 2 is powered by the Snapdragon 410 chipset. It comes with 2GB of RAM. It has the Adreno 306 GPU. It has Gorilla Glass 4 protection. Regarding the screen, it has a 5.5-inch screen. That's a 720p IPS grade screen. It has micro SD card support up to 128 gigs, 3000 mAh battery. And regarding the camera, it has a 13-megapixel rear-facing camera with f2.0 lens with laser autofocus system and a 5-megapixel front-facing camera, and even this lens is supposed to have a f2.0 lens, and it's a dual SIM device with 4G support. So initial impressions, it looks good. Let's also quickly look at the camera. Asus was talking a lot about the camera, so let's quickly see how is the camera on this one. And it says we have a tutorial. I'll just skip that and remember photos and stuff. So let's bring some objects. And the shutter speed was fast. It is taking half a second to focus. I thought the focusing would be way faster thanks to laser focusing. But it is taking about a second, as you can see. But let's look at the pictures now. Oops. So the pictures look good. Let me see. Yeah, the pictures look good. Initial impressions. But again, I will be testing the camera a lot more because I'm not sure how would be the picture quality in artificial lighting and low lighting. As of now, the pictures look sharp. And regarding the screen quality also, the screen quality also looks good. As you can see, I'm at acute angle. Even then, this screen does not fade. And Asus says it's a IPS grade screen. So initial impressions, I would say, looks like a very good handset. I will be testing the Zenfone Laser 2 a lot more. So if you have any specific questions around this device, do post them in the comment section and I'll try to include them in my review. Thanks for watching. This is Ranjit and I hope to see you in my next video.